video is about introduction of ylides and its types. Also I will explain one of the ylide in detail. At first we will just understand how to pronounce ylides. We all know alkyl and some negatively charged species such as halides, fluoride, chloride, bromide, such as fluoride, chloride, bromide, etc. Okay. So, the ylide is basically a combination of suffix -il from alkyl and -ide from halide or any other negatively charged species. Okay. From these two suffix the word ylide has been generated. Okay. So, if you think ylide is a alkyl halide, so no, it is not alkyl halide, it is basically a compound containing a negatively charged carbon species. आपण निगेटिव्हली चार्ज कार्बन स्पेसिसला खरं तर कार्बॅनायन म्हणतो. मग इलाइड कसं काय तर स्टुडंट्स इट इज जस्ट माय एफर्ट्स टू teach you how to pronounce ylides. It is not pure definition of ylide. Okay. So, let us proceed towards definition of ylides. Ylides. Ylides are the organic compounds in which positively charged heteroatom such as nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur connected to a carbon carrying negative charge. Basically, these are uncharged species such that this positive charge can be neutralized by this negative charge. So, these are uncharged molecules having negatively charged carbon atom directly bonded to positively charged heteroatom. This is one of the other definition of ylide. They are also referred as vicinal ionic intermediate as positive and negative charge on adjacent atom. Okay. This is all about definition of ylide. Types of ylides. There are three main types of ylides, that are nitrogen ylide, phosphorus ylide and sulfur ylide. या सेम मध्ये आपल्याला या तीन इलाइड्स बद्दल डिटेल मध्ये इन्फॉर्मेशन घ्यायची आहे. Although arsenic and selenium ylides are also known. Okay. Representation of ylides. These are basic structures of ylides. Phosphorus and sulfur ylides having two canonical forms, whereas nitrogen ylide having only one structure. Why this is? Do you know? Nitrogen having 2p orbital, whereas phosphorus and sulfur having 3p as well as 3d orbital. Okay. So, this negative electrons from this negatively charged carbon can be transferred over empty 3d orbital of the p or sulfur ylide, phosphorus or sulfur ylide. Hence, it will leads to the formation of d pi p pi bond. Here we can see formation of ylene. Okay, ylene. Whereas nitrogen doesn't having 3d or any d orbital. Therefore, they are phosphorus and sulfur ylides are much more stable than nitrogen ylide. This question is frequently asked in your semester exam for near about 3 marks. Okay. This is all about introduction and type of ylides. Now I will explain one of the ylide, that is nitrogen ylide, in detail, and its generation and its application parts. Okay. So, nitrogen ylide. Definition of nitrogen ylide is positively charged nitrogen directly connected to a carbon containing negative charge. It is called nitrogen ylide. Generation of nitrogen ylide. Generation of nitrogen ylide, they can be prepared from tetra-alkyl ammonium salt by treatment with strong base. In the reaction, tetramethyl ammonium iodide on treatment with non-nucleophilic strong base such as benzyl lithium abstract one of the acidic proton from methyl group and leads to the formation of nitrogen ylide. After removal of one of the proton, there is a formation of negative charge on the carbon species. Hence, negatively charged carbon along with positively charged nitrogen leads to the formation of nitrogen ylide. Okay. This is all about generation of nitrogen ylide. By this process, we can generate nitrogen ylides. Then, reactions or synthetic applications. Number of ylides can be isolated in the form of crystalline state. Some of these ylides are transient intermediate in some reactions. That means ylides are formed as an intermediate, not product. They are formed as an intermediate, and we know intermediate having their own energy or having a specific state in the energy profile diagram. So, we can isolate them. Okay. That is, we can collect them in lab work. Okay. So, the first application of nitrogen ylide is Sommelet rearrangement. Nitrogen ylides form as intermediate in Sommelet rearrangement. The method involves conversion of tetra-alkyl ammonium salt into the tertiary amine. Here, benzyl trimethyl ammonium iodide on treatment with strong base such as soda amide in liquid ammonia leads to the formation of rearranged product, that is tertiary amine. Okay. Let us proceed towards its mechanism. Okay. In this mechanism, this soda amide lone pair of electrons on nitrogen of amine will abstract or transfer its lone pair of electron in sigma star antibonding orbital of hydrogen, hence leads to the formation of nitrogen ylide intermediate. Okay. This ylide can be isolated in the lab. Okay. Now, this negatively charged carbanion or ylide can attack at the ortho position of the benzene, hence transfer of this tertiary amine group towards this ortho position. Okay. Hence, after removal of this proton or transfer of proton, that is a tautomerism, leads to the formation of tertiary amine with the formation of aromatic compound. Okay. That is tertiary amine will obtain here, and we are getting a rearranged product. Second application, pyridine 2 carboxylic acid into pyridine or decarboxylation of pyridine. Pyridine 2 carboxylic acid undergo decarboxylation readily. The resulting carbanion stabilized by N plus, which is adjacent to carbanion. Here, this lone pair of electron on nitrogen will added in sigma star antibonding of hydrogen and sigma star antibonding of hydrogen of oxyhydrogen bond, hence involves breaking of this oxygen hydrogen bond and formation of nitrogen hydrogen bond. Okay. Hence decarboxylate ion get evolved in the form of CO2 gas, hence formation of nitrogen ylide takes place. Now this nitrogen ylide can be stabilized by transfer of this proton and formation of pyridine as a product. Okay. Let us see its mechanism. The evidence for the formation of nitrogen ylide as an intermediate, आपण जो आत्ता प्रोडक्ट तयार केला त्याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला नायट्रोजन इलाइड मिळाला. ओके. तर हा नायट्रोजन इलाइड तयार झाला याचे काही एव्हिडन्सेस सापडलेत. सो हा जो नायट्रोजन इलाइड तयार झाला त्याची रिॲक्शन आपण ॲसिटोफेनॉन सोबत केली. हा ॲसिटोफेनॉन सोबत रिॲक्शन केल्यावरती जो ॲसिटोफेनॉनचा कार्बोनिल कार्बन जो आहे तो नायट्रोजनच्या ऑर्थो पोझिशनला आढळला, म्हणजेच आपल्याला हा ॲडिशन प्रोडक्ट मिळाला. तर हा ॲडिशन ऑफ दिस ॲसिटोफेनॉलिक कार्बोनिल ग्रुप इज ॲट ऑर्थो पोझिशन, इंडिकेटिंग दॅट yes there is a formation of nitrogen ylide, that is there is a formation of carbanion will takes place. Okay. So here is a carbanion, this will attacks at the carbonyl carbon, hence leads to the addition product. Okay, after proton transfer. So this is all about nitrogen ylide. आय थिंक याच्यापैकी एखाद्या ॲप्लिकेशनवरती 3 मार्क्स 4 मार्क्सला क्वेश्चन येतो. नायट्रोजन इलाइडच्या डेफिनेशनवरती एक प्रश्न असतोच आणि नायट्रोजन फॉस्फरस आणि सल्फर इलाइड यांच्यापैकी कोणते स्टेबल इलाइड्स आहेत आणि त्याचं रिझन याच्यावरती नक्कीच प्रश्न असतो. थँक्यू.